Hello, my friends. Hope you're okay. It's your friend Dr. Yazama Damas. My dad always told me to keep records, to document stuff, and it was really not right. I never liked it, but he told me documentation saves argumentation. Yeah, no, but as you grow up doing something, it's easier for you. So I was always keeping my records right from school. I have all my report cards. Actually, I kept by my dad. We have all birth certificates. Our parents always kept records. To cut the whole story short, when I started working, right from college, and then I started working, I always kept my records. Before I got married, I kept all the records of how much I spent on myself. Some got lost when I got married. I don't know what happened to my wife. Actually, I started keeping. So there's some things she doesn't know where they are. There's some records she doesn't know. Some documents, I kept them. One time she was asking for something. I told her I kept our marriage certificates because I realized they would get lost. I kept them. And most of the transactions I've always made with anyone, I've always kept. I have pay vouchers, and thank God for the cloud. Even the messages people send me on WhatsApp, I keep them up. Thank God for cloud, the iCloud. I keep there. Some are in my emails. And when someone actually it's funny. My friends always feel sad at times, because when they tell me they're going to visit me, I always tell them to give me a call or to send me a message. So when you send a message, I keep, because anything can happen. Anything can happen. You send the chat or call. That's when I will let you in. I don't just hang out with people without communication. So that saves you a lot. If you go missing, at least they'll check the phone calls that you received at last. Always. And my parents know that. Always. My parents and some of my closest relatives have my passwords of my mails, and it's always good to keep records. One time I remember we were working with a certain organization, and we were dealing with models. So we paid them, but one girl went to police and reported that she wasn't paid. When they called us, thank God, it was through Master Effects. So that was in 2000, it was 2008. So these agents wanted to put us, and I brought documentation. I said, I have photocopies of the pay voucher. And the police saw it. And this girl said she forgot, maybe she was drunk. Always keep records. So when you don't keep records, you fall in problems. Your future will be put down, because there are many people you are dealing with, and their plans are evil about you. They are wicked people. There are many wicked people. No matter who they are, keep records. Keep records. I always keep records. Even I've kept records of the money I give in church. I keep records. I do not just do stuff. I'm always intentional, because one time things can change, and then you're like, what? I have all the LC IDs of areas I've been in, The houses I've rented, every receipt, I kept it. I kept it. Every stuff, I keep record. Because I know at one time, it may be useful. The transactions, when I was buying this land, from the first month, I paid. I kept records. Even if I'm sending a mobile one, I use a bank most of my times so that I can keep the receipts. So be careful. Don't play with your future. Actually, there's an uncle I got problems with. I kept records of whatever we did together. One time after like 5 years, this guy turns up saying that we never did any business and never paid him. But I had the records. So many, I can't break one story by one. I have so many stories about people who have turned. But thank God, I always keep records. And I was just waiting. If they go to courts, they go in law, I go in law too. I have records. This one time also, I was renting somewhere and I had a meter there. When I was leaving, I called them, I told them, I'm leaving this place. I've left, I'm no longer using this meter. They didn't change, they didn't mind. Later I received a message on my phone telling me how much they're demanding. I wrote to them, told them if I get these messages again, I'll go to courts of law. I'll sue you because I have record of when I wrote to you telling you to disconnect. I left that place many. So always keep your records. At one time, it's going to save you. The enemy is watching you. Those people you're laughing with today, they are planning to do something wrong. Even one time I had arguments with my wife. I recorded. I have it up to now. I keep my stuff on iCloud. So someone will come up with many stories. Always call a witness, always record, and always keep. Someone will come up and they'll say, they'll put words, they'll try to blame, to twist words, but your records will save you. I remain your friend, Dr. Yazama Damas. We have properties in Kampala, Jinja, Wakiso, and the webinar is coming up March 14th to 15th. It will be great. Pay now and save. But when we go in March, the discounts will be off. I remain your friend, Dr. Yazama Damas.